So, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Jack. My full name is MINH. So today I would like to tell you about my summer in America, just this summer. So first, before we go straight into the point, I'm gonna talk a bit about America. So America, full name is the United States of America, or commonly known as the U.S., United States or America. It's a country comprising 50 states, 1 federal district, 5 major self-governing territories, and various possessions. Each state has at least one tourist attraction that they would like to sell at the top spot for tourists to visit. Some places like New York, Illinois, or California have at least multiple attractions that make them stand out for those who's looking for a great trip in America. The United States is also one of the home for one of the most famous tourist attractions of the world. That's the end for the introduction. Now let's jump straight into the point. So I spent 3 weeks in America with a lot of intellectual activities, but most of them is in the first week. So on Monday, we had a lesson about how to build a rocket and launch it to the sky. The sad thing that my rocket was successfully launched to the sky, but it split in half at mid-air. And then in the evening, we went to Niagara Falls. It is the biggest fall in America, and it is also a natural border between Canada and America. In Tuesday, we don't have to go to the Greenville High School. Instead, we'll study in a dormitory. Our teacher, James, showed us this book called Silent Spring of Rachel Carson. The book talks about a dead city with blankets of smoke. Animals suffer from fear. No one lives in there. Plants are withering because there is no light. Basically, it is a living hell. Although these books may seem ridiculous, but it shows a harsh reality of our world. Polluted. How sad is that? And then in the evening, we went whitewater rafting on a national forest. All of us got wet, and it was very cold. But yeah, it was very interesting. So, on Wednesday, we went to Greenville High School again to learn about local wildlife and nature. I've learned a lot more about nature, such as relationship between species, like mutualism, a relationship where 2 creatures benefit each other, and also parasitism, a relationship where 2 creatures, one of them benefits, but one of them harms. And then in the evening, we went to that museum over there. It is the National Museum. And then on Thursday, we went to Greenville High School again to learn about astronomy. And then we went to a museum to watch the night sky in a planetarium. Personally, it is my favorite lesson because space is always what I am interested of, and we can even see the night sky of Vietnam even if we're in America. Isn't that cool? So on Friday, we had a lesson about human body, and then in the evening, we had a competition about team building and leadership. this is my yellow team. Although my yellow team lost, still we had a pretty great evening. So we don't have to do anything on a Saturday, but Sunday is our last day in dormitory. So in the morning we went to Greenville High School again, and all of us had to make a presentation about the previous week. And then in the evening we had a farewell dinner with all the chaperones, the cooks, the drivers, all of them. I behalf all the students and did a speech to say thank you to all those who has taken care of us. Here's my presentation. Good afternoon. So, right now I'm here, we have all the students. I want to say thank you for all the ASM staff. Beth, Robert, James, Julian, Navin, Andrew, and also I can't remember the rest, but thank for all the ASM staff for being with us in the previous week. We really appreciate it. And also I want to say thank you to the cooks. Your hot meals were amazing, and we love it. And also I want to say thank you to the driver for driving us to many exciting and fascinating places. Santa and Lydia. Thanks to this amazing organization, we have been through a lot of and then the next day we left the dormitory. But that's not all though. So we also learned a lot more in the next 2 weeks. So we went to New York and we took lots of pictures of the Statue of Liberty. We also visited the Times Square and also the Trump Tower. Then we went to Washington, D.C. And then we visited this White House. We also visited the war memorials in Washington, D.C. As you see at the top right there is the Vietnam War Memorial. And at the bottom it is the Korean War Memorial. And then when we went to Los Angeles, we also went on a lot of freaky roller coaster. As you see, this roller coaster is named Hang Time. It is a 20 meters high roller coaster. Maybe you look that it is not so high, but only when you get there, you will think again. So after this trip, I feel that I have grown a lot, and I will encourage myself to learn more and more so that I can come back to America one day. So thanks you all for listening, and have a nice day.